I am Brianne. I am the Customer Success Director here at Spreedly. Make some room. At Spreedly, we are in a unique position with regards to data. What that really means is that we see some pretty interesting trends driven largely by the market that our customers are adopting in order to stay ahead of the curve and remain competitive. So trends like the use of data as a critical strategic asset are becoming, as Sean likes to say, table stakes. For example, we've mentioned Account Updater several times, so it's a Spreedly product that our customers use to keep their vaulted payment methods current and ready to transact. And I don't know if y'all saw, there was a significant expansion in coverage for cards from Latin America, Asia Pacific, the Middle East, and Africa a couple of weeks back. How many of you in the audience actually use an Account Updater service on your vaulted payment methods? There's a lot of room for improvement. Okay. Okay. So the way we see it, payment methods are not just a means to an end, right? Obviously, you can't transact without them. But, and I'll repeat this phrase, they are critical strategic assets for your organization, right? If you're not treating them as such, if you're not organizing and analyzing and leveraging them, you're leaving money on the table. So each individual payment method, think of it as an opportunity. It could be a rich source of historical transactional data. It could be just a timeline of customer purchasing behavior. It is a future revenue opportunity. To this end, yes, it worked. We recently added an even more powerful tool to the Arsenal Vault Manager metadata. It allows you to attach relevant business attributes to any payment method in your vault really easily. So you define, you define a custom metadata key, and it can literally be anything: customer ID, customer segment, currency, pricing plan, anything, and populate it with any string value. Then you use the list API to query for cards that match one or more metadata values to segment and analyze your card assets for any business criteria that's important to you. So I usually think of several main areas to focus on if we're talking about customer use cases. First is general business planning. If you know at a glance which cards belong to which merchants, what volume by industry or vertical, your geographical coverage, really any segment of interest, that information obviously can and should be used as an input to influence your business's expansion planning. Next is streamlined reporting. So for a customer who has all of their business running through Spreedly, Vault Manager metadata can be a pretty powerful tool for reconciliation that your finance teams would no doubt thank you for every month. Hey, Stephanie. Next is arguably the most table stakes of them all, revenue protection. So say you're tracking and reporting volumes of customers on your premium pricing plans. Well, then you know who's bringing the largest amounts of recurring revenue to your platform, right? So that should be protected at all costs. So you might tag your premium pricing plan payment methods, say that 10 times fast, and automatically opt them into Account Updater, right? So those payment methods are always kept up to date and your top tiers of recurring revenue are protected. Revenue expansion is probably the most exciting of them all. Hey, Kelly. For obvious reasons. I mentioned that you can tag earlier, that you can tag payment methods with one or more pieces of metadata. So if you're compound tagging, for example, you can view the purchase history or product usage of specific segments of your customer base and identify targets for product marketing or up or cross-sell opportunities. Last but not least, we can't forget about some other small yet impactful programmatic improvements. So creating logic to automatically tag problem payment methods, we all have them, like those that routinely fail, can save you money in the long run. So if you automatically then exclude those payment methods using card level opt-in on Account Updater, you can save yourself the headache for sure and probably a lot of API calls. Yay. This list is by no means exhaustive, so these use cases are really just indicative of the baseline understanding our customers expect to have in order to protect and grow their own revenue. In the future, we'll be adding more functionality inside the Spreedly dashboard to leverage card metadata downstream and give more insights into transactions themselves. So in the meantime, I'm here all day for the next couple of days. So hit me up during break or lunch. I would love to talk about how our customers are using Vault Manager metadata or any prospects who want to chat about possible use cases. Come find me. Thank you.